if you guys don't know, Adobe recently sent out an email to a lot of their users and they said that they were basically sunsetting Adobe Animate. Adobe Animate, kind of give you guys a little backstory, a little history, is what like Adobe Flash kind of became. It morphed into Animate, and Flash was how we essentially saw animations and stuff on the internet for like 15, 20ish years. And then Apple with the iPhone was the one that came through and killed Flash. But Adobe kind of repackaged it and created this thing called Animate, where you don't have to draw every animation frame. You basically you draw your whatever you need to draw, and then you kind of do rigging to put your stuff together. If you've seen almost anything on the internet for maybe like the last decade, it's used Adobe Animate. A lot of TV shows, a lot of cartoons use it as well. It is a powerhouse of a program. So it wasn't like a small user base, it was a massive user base. And Adobe essentially was like, hey, we're getting rid of this thing that you guys use every single day and is probably the backbone for how you do things. I won't go too much into what the emails and all of that were. I will link videos below from Brad Colbo and Jax. They go over the emails and Adobe kind of saying they won't do this now. But what I want to talk about is the idea of what this is and why it's scary, and how us as creatives need to start thinking what's our end game and freezing our workstations, our workspaces. Because I think as digital creators, that means anybody who uses a computer program to create anything, whether it's like Clip Studio Paint, Photoshop, Illustrator, just anything where you're kind of drawing and it's showing up on a screen, or if you're a musician, somebody who uses like Reaper or Logic or something like that. Anybody who uses something that you download from the internet and potentially either subscribe to or it calls back to a server, we need to have like an end game for how are we going to continue doing what we do.